Hi everyone. Today we are going to understand the meaning of segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Further, we are going to discuss the various bases of market segmentation. Now, let us understand the meaning of segmentation. See, when we divide a huge market into various segments, so that we can choose an appropriate segment to cater to. This is basically known as market segmentation. For example, when we divide a footwear market into ladies, kids, and gents footwear, we are basically segmenting the market on the basis of gender. Now let us understand the various bases of marketing segmentation. The first one being demographic, second geographic, then psychographic and behavioral. Now let us understand the meaning of these bases one by one. So, demographic. See, here the market is divided on the basis of the gender of a person, the age of a person, his or her income, the religion, the educational level. Okay, so now let me explain this through an example. For example, if I decide to make shampoos for various age groups, that is, let's say from 0 to 5 years, then 5 to 10, then 10 to 15. So, I have basically segmented the market on the basis of the age of the customer. So, what am I using over here? The demographic basis of market segmentation. Now comes is the geographic. Here basically the organization divides the market on the basis of the climate of a region, okay, the country itself, city, density of the population, region, etc. For example, if I decide to produce woolen cloths for the hilly areas, then what am I doing? Basically, I am segmenting the market on the basis of the climate of a region, right? So, this comes under the geographic basis of market segmentation, right? Now comes is the psychographic. Here basically the market is divided on the basis of self value, that is the personal value which a customer attaches to a product or service, his or her attitude, the lifestyle in which he or she lives, right? Then comes the behavioral. Here we segment the market on the basis of the degree of loyalty of the customer, the benefits sought by the customer, user status, etc. For example, I decide to segment the stationery market of the country on the basis of the benefits or the features sought by the customer. So basically, I am using the behavioral basis, right? For example, let's say I make or produce pens. I produce ink, gel, and ball pen. So, what have I done over here? I have basically focused on the benefits which are being sought by the customer. Some may be liking a ball, some gel, or some may have a liking for ink pen also, right? Now comes is targeting. So basically when we target a particular segment out of many segments that we have chosen is called targeting, because we cannot target all the segments together. It becomes very costly also, and maybe sometimes irrelevant also, right? So we discussed the example of footwear. So there we divided the market on the basis of demography, that is the gender. Okay, so we divided it into ladies, kids and gents. Now let us assume that we come to know through our analysis that ladies' footwear is most in demand. So we decide to choose that segment only. Okay. So it is nothing but targeting ladies segment. Okay. Hope now this would be clear. Okay. Now positioning. Positioning is basically creating an image. Okay. In the minds of the customer. So how can we create an image for the product or a brand also? By communicating about the unique features. What is the different thing that my brand is having from my competitors, right? Under positioning, there is product positioning also. So, product positioning is basically creating an image of the product in the minds of customer. A special product, okay? We can communicate the product's features, its unique functions, okay? Then brand positioning. Here, the company's entire brand attributes are communicated, like its tenure, how old it is, okay, its vision, okay, what does it believe in, the innovation that it has done so far, the social responsibility that it is taking, okay, green mission. All these things come under brand positioning. So, what did we discuss today? We basically discussed the meaning of segmentation, that is, dividing a huge market into small segments, then targeting, then out of those segments, targeting certain segments or a single segment. Then we discussed about positioning. Positioning is basically creating an image in the minds of the customer. Okay. We also discussed about the various bases of market segmentation, that is the demographic, geographic, psychographic and behavioral. And we further came to know what are all the elements which come under these bases of market segmentation, right? And then we discussed about targeting and positioning also in detail. Now let us practice certain questions which are important from the knowledge point of view also and from your exams perspective also. Now first question is, dividing a stationery market on the basis of the features sought by the customers is called A. Demographic, B. Psychographic, C. Behavioral, D. Geographical. So, in on in which basis the customer focuses or the company focuses on the benefits which are sought by the customer. So, we have basically read that in case of behavioral, the customer basis of market segmentation is basically on the basis of the benefits which are sought by the customer. So the correct answer for this would be psychographic, right? Now the next question is, if we choose hilly area customers for selling our woolen clothes, then it is what basis of marketing? A. Geographic, B. Emotional, C. Psychographic, D. Behavioral. So we all know that under geographic, all climatic conditions, country, region, etc. come. Here, because we are choosing hilly area customers, so it falls under the geographic segment. Okay, so this was all for today, guys. We'll be meeting soon. Thank you so much for your time.